Hey everybody, welcome back to another amazing video. My name is Greg McDaniel. I'm with the McDaniel Callahan real estate team, and today we're going to be covering such an important topic. It is the 10 terms first-time home buyers must know before you see your first house. Okay guys, it is home buying season and we are got to get in gear to buy our first home. Now, we're going to go over a bunch of terms here guys, but you're starting to probably see those for sale signs popping up everywhere, right? Well, come on this journey with us and we're going to lead you through terms so you can buy your first home knowing what the process is supposed to look like. Number one guys, fixed rate mortgage. Now it's really simple guys. It's a fixed rate for the term of the mortgage. Now what does that really mean? So whatever, let's say it's a 4.25% interest rate, and these are just random numbers, and you're gonna have a term of either 5, 10, 15, 25, 30-year mortgages. It means that rate will not change unless you refinance. Refinancing means changing your mortgage, but if you don't refinance, that rate will stay the same for the term of that mortgage. Okay, here's another term for you guys, an adjustable rate mortgage. It's the opposite of fixed rate. Adjustable rate means you'll get a shorter term. It's called an ARM, stands for adjustable rate mortgage. Now an ARM, you'll hold that term for somewhere between 5 to 10 years, maybe even 7 years. There's different variations, but once that term it comes to completion, then the rate is going to adjust based upon the other interest rates that the banks charge. Now this is confusing, so go talk to a lender for clarification. Now, right before we go out and look at homes, we need to get pre-qualified. What pre-qualified means, and there's also pre-qualified and pre-approved. Pre-qualified means you're going to go talk to a lender. Our lender is Casey Dorlich, and I highly recommend you speak with him. But you would go talk to Casey, and you would give him all your paperwork, all your bank statement, all your tax documents. What they're going to do is they're going to verify where you are qualified to buy. So if you make $10 an hour, you're probably not going to be qualified to buy $1 million home. If you make $1,000 an hour, you're probably qualified for a larger home. Again, go see a lender. This can get confusing and very in-depth. Conventional loans. Now, what is a conventional loan? Well, it's one of those loans like a 30-year mortgage or something along those lines. Guys, there's a lot of products out there, so if those folks that do not have high credit scores generally do not qualify for conventional loans. You need a minimum of a 650 FICO score, that's your credit score, to apply for these. But also, guys, the average for a first-time home buyer is to put down on their home is only 5%. So don't worry. Again, talk to a lender. There are a lot of great programs. Okay, so we talked about a conventional loan. Let's talk about some of us that may have some credit dings. I went through a foreclosure. I went through a bankruptcy when the market turned. I got my credit dinged. So this would be potentially a good one for me maybe. It's called an FHA, the Federal Housing Administration Loan. This loan is fantastic, guys. You know what? You can put down a minimum of 3.5% just to get started. Now you're gonna have to carry MI, which is mortgage insurance, but you can take that off later down the road. Okay, here we are guys, an important term, appraisal. It's not a scary term. A lot of people think that when they hear appraisal, it's like, oh my God, my house isn't going to appraise. Now, what does that mean? It means that a third-party company is gonna come out and they're gonna analyze the subject property, the home that you're buying, and it's gonna compare it against comparable properties within a certain radius around the home, both condition and style of property, lot size, condition of home, and a variety of other topics that they're going to look at. Now, if you come in under the appraisal, so if let's say you pay $300,000 or offered $300,000 and it came in at $250,000, well, there's a $50,000 gap there that either the home price, the purchase price needs to come down, or the buyer needs to put another $50,000 into the deal to make the deal work. Talk to an appraiser. Call our team if you guys have any questions about appraisals. We can go really deep with you one-on-one. Mortgage insurance. No, it's not going to be scary, guys. Mortgage insurance is actually there to protect the bank. It's not a bad thing. It allows you to get into a home. But if you don't want to have it, then you need to put a minimum of 20% down. Now, if you don't do that, then you're going to get anywhere from 0.03 to 1.15% mortgage insurance tacked onto your rate. But you guys talk to a lender. There are ways around it, and there are lots of programs out there that you can use other than using mortgage insurance. Okay, congratulations guys, we're near the end. Closing costs, woohoo! Woo! We're at the closing table. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of money I have to bring in. Well, guys, it really is dependent upon you. It's going to be dependent on a third-party, different vendors you may have brought in for expenses, such as multiple different home inspections, termite inspections, chimney inspections, earthquakes inspections, sewer inspections, and the list goes on. Expect your closing costs, guys, to really be between 2 and 5% of your purchase price. Okay, let's talk about how buying down your rate works. So guys, if you have a certain credit score, but you have a lot of cash, what you can do, and you have a high interest rate because of that credit score, you can buy down your rate, literally pay to get a better interest rate. Now, talk to a lender and make sure, because it's going to be different for different programs. But if you got a couple extra bucks laying around and you have like a 6% loan, which I doubt anyone's going to have right now, but if you have a 6% loan and you want to get a 3% loan, it's going to cost a few dollars, but you can get it there. So contact your lender. Okay, guys, congratulations. We are at Escrow. Escrow means we are sitting at the table signing away. Now, what is an escrow account, right? Before you sign your final documents. An escrow account is simply a locked account where the buyer is going to put their deposit in, and the seller can't pull that money out, and the buyer can't spend that money. Now, the way it's locked and kept safe is that there has to be non-conflicting instructions from both the buyer and the seller when it comes to releasing that cash. And that's usually when the deal ends. Now, guys, we have covered a ton of different topics in this video. I want you to contact us here at the McDaniel Callahan team if you have any additional questions, thoughts, theories, or concerns about buying your first home. We are experts in this, experts in this business. We've been doing it for almost 50 years. Terry's been doing it for 45 himself. So guys, give us a ring. And if you're thinking about buying a home, like we've talked about in this video, press this button. If you're thinking about selling your home, press that button. But until next time, guys, know that I'm Greg McDaniel. I'm with the McDaniel Callahan Real Estate Team, and we look forward to talking with you.